Hey everybody. Hello, how y'all doing today? Oh, I changed my hair color and I'm loving it. And I'm actually about to get my hair washed and do a retwist, but that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today, I was doing some self-reflection, right? Because when I get repetitive thoughts, yet I'm in control of these thoughts and I like to question them. Like, what is it about me that felt like I had to act this way to get this, right? And I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into that. Okay, so I was doing some self reflection on the times of when I was being cheated on in my marriage. And I noticed a pattern with all of the women. All of the women seemed to not give a fuck about him. Like back then when I read all of the messages and the encounters and whatnot, even just knowing how the encounters, I noticed a pattern. I noticed a pattern that he seemed gravitated towards women that did not require him to step up in ways that I did, or required depth, required more. And I'm not downing these women. That's not my intention of me saying this. It's just that's the truth. That's the truth. Um, but at the time, I thought that it was something wrong with me. I thought that I wasn't nonchalant enough. I'm like, all these women seem to have the same traits. They don't give a fuck like about him. You know what I'm saying? At all. And it just seemed like okay, 1 plus 1 equal 2. Okay. Nonchalant attitude plus him equals getting this outcome, right? So at the time, I'm like, okay, I must not be attitudinal enough, or I must not be, maybe I'm too loving, maybe I'm too uh, real, right? And I've been called headstrong before. And people that typically say that typically don't like constructive criticism, typically aren't used to people seeing major issues that not only affect the both of us, but it's just not. So, I'm just trying to like really piece apart like what is it about me that's not enough that keeps attracting the coldness, the distance, the non-committal. So I'm piecing things up, but I'm tearing myself down in the process. And my mindset was, well, it's nothing wrong with improving my personality. Nothing wrong with that at all. But when you feel like you're not enough of something to appease somebody else in a way that like okay, I'm a very loving person, but that love also comes with truth. To me, love is truth. Like, if I love you, I'm going to tell you the truth about yourself. Or if you hurt me, I'm going to tell you the truth. Some people can't handle that. So it's not that I wasn't attitudinal enough, or I didn't give a fuck enough. I didn't not give a fuck enough, or, you know, um, I wasn't fun enough, whatever. I wasn't the fun girl enough. And I'm very fun, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, in that sense, you can come and go as you please type of fun. You know what I'm saying? Without commitment, without, building with together. Cool. But then I realized something. I'm like, no, it's not that I was too loving. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, you do have those people who are smothering, but that's fear. That's not love. And it's not that, like I said, it's not that I was too loving. It's just I was with somebody who was unable to receive that, and they saw my love and my truth as a threat to their ego, to what is they didn't want to grow. They didn't want to have to invest in their growth. So they chose something a lot more easier. You still getting the same, you're still getting feminine energy. You're still getting, that whatever. You still getting meals over there. I'm sure you still getting everything from these women, you know what I'm saying? Without having to do the work. And for the longest, I thought that I wasn't this enough, or passive, even passive. I thought that I wasn't passive enough, or I had a very distorted view of what femininity was. I thought femininity was passiveness, and it's not. There is strength in femininity. It really is. It's, doing it with grace. Yeah. So, I don't typically share this type of shit with people. You know what I'm saying? Like things that I've been through in my past relationships. But I really felt that this would help somebody, because I love Shera 7. I do. I love what's the word? Hypergamy. I love all of that. I love dating with affluence. I love it. But when it comes to not feeling enough within yourself, like you have to be somebody else, unless you're doing it for you, to appease somebody, to get, you know what I'm saying? And to a degree, we do things to appease somebody, but make sure you're doing it for you first. You first. Like, okay, some women that get plastic surgery as dancers, right? I'm low-key all for it, because not only are they happy with their bodies first, most likely, hopefully, but they're going to go get that bag to pour back into themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happens to be for the male gaze, but they're doing it to invest in them, in a nutshell. So while people think that it's for men, it is, but it's not. Like, they're pouring into themselves. They going to school, they doing this, they doing that. So don't get it twisted. But make sure you're doing it for you. And I don't ever want nobody to feel like I'm too loving, unless you're the smothering type, or you just don't know when to throw your hands up and let people have it. You know what I'm saying? That's not love. Love is able to let go and surrender. But I don't ever want you to feel like you gave too much love. Like, no, love is meant to be expressed freely. Love is meant to be expressed freely. And some people can't handle that. They never seen that. They're allergic to it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that, because they're addicted to the chase. Now, I get the chase. I get it. I do. It could be fun. You know what I'm saying? And you should add a little bit of the chase. And even if you married, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But not like in an unhealthy way, to where it's like you gotta constantly chase a motherfucker and run up behind a motherfucker just to prove that, you fuck with him. No. And that's what he was accustomed to. That's what he likes. Cool. But don't try to change yourself or act so nonchalant. Like, you don't have to act like you don't care. This society is so unbothered. And I believe expressing your emotions, but with grace. I don't think that you should just be acting all over the place. I think that you should collect yourself first, and then express how you feeling, what's going on within your body, what's bothering you, in a logical point to where people can hear you and they could listen, right? And not feel afraid to listen. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. Before y'all just start making changes for other people, and make sure that it's authentic to you first. You are always enough. Your love is enough. You are not too much. Just certain people cannot catch it. Certain people cannot handle it, and that's okay. So I extend my heart to you all that may be going through that, where people may have you know, shut you down or made you feel shut down because of how you choose to express your love and your excitement for life, your vibrancy. I've been called too nice, just for speaking to people. I've been called too sensitive. I've been called not hard enough, but they come from women that most likely are single mothers, and not knocking single mom, but I'm talking about those single mothers that just are so hardened and just push through life without asking anybody for any help or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just so hard. That's what they're used to. You're used to seeing your mom struggle, and you want me to struggle. When I don't, why would I do that when I don't have to? You feel me? So you not enough, baby. And I extend my heart to those that may have felt like you were too much and you have to make modifications just to please somebody, unless that is authentic to you and you want to do it for your own personal development. You feel me? So I love you guys, and let me wash this hair, child. All right, bye.